Hello everybody, and greetings from the Delta College Planetarium. My name is Brian, and I'm here to bring you another episode in our continuing series about the constellations. We've been looking at the constellations of the autumn sky. The one we'll look at today is actually part of the northern circumpolar sky, but autumn is one of the best times to see this constellation. The autumn sky is home to the story of Andromeda and Perseus, which we have examined in previous episodes. Perseus saves Andromeda from being sacrificed to the sea monster. But why was Andromeda chained to the rocks in the harbor? For that, we need to look to Andromeda's parents. Andromeda's mother, Cassiopeia, the queen of ancient Ethiopia, is a relatively bright constellation with a very distinctive shape. It forms a W, E, 3, or M shape. Cassiopeia is located up here near Perseus and Andromeda, but its distinctive shape means that with some practice, most people will just pick it directly out of the sky, like the Big Dipper or the Summer Triangle. In the story, Cassiopeia is quite vain and insults the god Poseidon by declaring herself more beautiful than his sea nymphs. This impelled Poseidon to send the sea monster to Ethiopia and demand the sacrifice of Cassiopeia's daughter. Cassiopeia, the constellation, sits in the Milky Way, out away from the core of the galaxy. Even though Cassiopeia isn't located towards the center of the Milky Way, it is still rich with stars and objects. It contains the remnants of the last known supernova visible by eye from Earth. Cassiopeia A would have just barely been visible to the eye when it exploded in the 1600s. No supernovae have been visible without a telescope since. Located 11,000 light-years away, Cassiopeia A is emitting a tremendous amount of radio waves. It is the brightest radio source in the sky outside the solar system. Cassiopeia is home to a large collection of nebulae and star clusters. Personal favorite is NGC 457, the Owl Cluster. This open star cluster is located between the 2 points of the W. Through a telescope, this group of stars resembles the shape of an owl with bright eyes and its wings spread off to the side. Some people will say that they see the movie alien E.T. in these stars, but I always see an owl. During this series, we've talked about other stars and how the universe looks from other perspectives. But we haven't taken the time to turn back and look at our own solar system from elsewhere in the galaxy. So what would the Sun look like from even the closest nearby star? The next closest star system is the Alpha Centauri system, about 4 light-years away. From Alpha Centauri, the Sun appears as a bright magnitude 0.5 star. On Earth, a 0.5 magnitude star would be one of the brightest stars in the sky. The Sun would also appear in the constellation Cassiopeia. The stars of Cassiopeia are much more distant than Alpha Centauri, so they would appear nearly unchanged. The Sun would be a prominent neighbor, so perhaps from the Alpha Centauri system, Cassiopeia will appear as a zigzag instead of a W. So if it's clear where you are tonight, go out and look for the W shape of Cassiopeia. If you have a telescope, take it out and try to find the owl cluster hidden between the points of the W. That's it for today. Next time we'll take a look at another fall constellation. This is Brian from the Delta College Planetarium, wishing you clear skies.